I've known some people that will just say we need wheelchair just because they want somebody to take them to the gate. They don't know how to get to the gate because you can't read or speak English. So they will ask for handy assistance.
Alright, how hard is it to not fuck up a black coffee? Like, it's just, I can't believe it. And who drinks four?
You can always check your order before you leave the drive-thru.
Bro, I'm so used to it that I just figured they got his coffee, right? Screwed up mine.
Desi people.
And I'm the one that drinks the black coffee.
Is it Desi people?
Yes. Well, everything that they see. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sim Sing channel. Took a few days off there. I think
More than a few days.
Well, you guys have been smashing that subscribe button, so thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Keep going, keep getting it up there.
Yep.
We want to hit that 50K at least soon enough, or the 40K. We're at 30K.
Supposed to be
38
July, yeah.
Yeah, we're at 38,000, which is awesome.
Yep.
So keep hitting it. Today's video. Okay, so
I've always wondered about this, and I've always seen it, and I don't get it at all.
Really?
Oh yeah, I see it whenever I take a flight.
Yeah.
Especially going to India or coming back.
Okay.
The amount of buzurg, as we say it in Punjabi,
Yeah.
or budde, are like, it's just crazy how many are in wheelchairs.
Okay. Okay, so for context, we're going to watch this video that's going viral right now. Concerns grow over authenticity of wheelchair requests from Indian travels after a viral airport video. Okay.
Yes.
There's this massive group of Indians all in wheelchairs. Hundreds of them. Why are they all old and disabled? It's bad. I just spoke to one of the security guys and he said all Indians.
Not all of them look old.
I've known some people that will just say we need wheelchair just because they want somebody to take them to the gate. They don't know how to get to the gate because you can't read or speak English. So they will ask for handy assistance or wheelchair assistance, because then the airline literally has to take you from the gate, from the ticket counter through security to the gate, sit with you till they put you on the plane. Literally, they take you on the plane, put you down. And a lot of people, there are some legit ones for sure, but a lot of people just abuse it. I know it. Like you can see it.
Okay.
Someone don't need it, man.
This is a quick video, so let's just finish it first.
I spoke to one of the security guys and he said all Indians have 80 people in wheelchairs. He doesn't know if they need them. Some might just taking advantage.
Tipping for a wheelchair service is voluntary. Do you think they're going to tip?
Oh, it's voluntary.
Tipping is voluntary. It says tipping is voluntary.
But do you pay
Tipping
for the service?
No, it's free.
You don't pay for the wheelchair
No,
service?
it's free.
So airlines should be charging for that.
It's like getting a vegetarian meal on the plane. You're not paying for it. It's the same thing. It's like what airlines do. They should charge for it since they're charging for everything else.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
like
I'm surprised. I thought it was something that you pay
it's
for.
free, man. Come on, it's free.
So then maybe airlines need to look into that, because it would be very profitable.
They should throw like at least $100 on that.
It'd be very
a lot of
profitable. You know what it'd be? What if you were like, what if you start a business where you're a concierge service for these people that can't get
They don't need it. The airlines do it for free, bro. Why would you need a concierge service? What for?
But what if they can't provide those volunteer or whatever, however they do it?
You know how many airlines there are in the world? Everyone's doing it, bro.
That's true.
What are you talking about?
That's true. Okay, so
they've been providing for the last 100 years since airlines started.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously the advantage is the advantage is like, kids here that are calling their parents over from India, right? It is easier. I would rather
listen. That's the first problem. A problem is the sponsorship of all the Buzurg from India to Canada who just come here and do nothing.
Yeah, but okay, you want to see your parents. These guys want to see their parents. I would just think that you'd be at the point in life where if you're gonna invite your parents over on a visa or whatever,
You send them back.
you would actually go there and get them yourselves.
What?
For the travel?
Bro,
The problem is the wheelchair thing, right? It's because they're not getting the assistance.
it's not a problem. Some people actually need it. It's the abusing of the system, which our people are like always doing.
Okay, but how are they abusing this? Because if it's a free service that's
Some of them can walk. They can
Yes.
walk to the plane. They
Yes.
use the wheelchair service because they can't speak English. And once they get dropped off at the airport, they need to get taken to the gate.
Okay, but you see that the problem is like that's the problem there, right? Is that the fact that they can't they need the assistance, so they're gonna have to use some sort of service to get through the airport. Some of these airports are really confusing. Let me ask you this.
I'm
okay.
just telling you about the video. The video said
Mm.
why there's so many people that need handicap assistance, and that's why it is, because a lot of them just want it for the sake of, well, we need to get to the gate. I mean, you're that, like, people can't figure that much out even.
But airports are very confusing.
I don't know, man. I don't.
You don't think so?
No.
No, man, you go to some of the bigger, especially with somebody that's a newcomer that might not understand which way to go and how to go get there. And they're older, and English is already
You
a
can
barrier.
ask the airline for assistance to the gate. You don't need wheelchair assistance, though. Did you know that?
Is there a separate service?
Yeah, you can ask them. This person needs help.
Hmm.
But Apne Loki just want, like, to be sitting on a chair. Why is people not calling me, man? Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. It's non-stop.
We got the call. You got the call. I just showed you.
I know.
Call me too.
Yeah, just tell her we're filming, man.
Yeah.
And man, it goes more than that. The fact that there's a whole wheelchair thing, and then there's all the Buddha that are living in India in the pind, okay, and they have a nice life, fine life, but they want to come here and just sit in the house for the rest of their
They don't want to come
last
here.
10, 15 years.
No.
They want
No,
to come here.
no.
Oh yeah, come
The
on.
older generation, the old, like elderly people, they don't want to come here. The only reason that they're coming here is because their kids either need the support. Look at the amount of advantages that are taken by the elderly people bringing them in. Man, even you go to any of the parks here and you go sit with any of these elderly people, they don't want to be here. They say they don't want to be here. They want to be back home in their pind. They enjoy their lives there because their retirement there is so much easier, more relaxing. You're around people.
It's
You're doing
depressing, man.
something.
It's depressing.
Here is depressing.
It's
bro.
depressing, especially so like the older, like the grandparents.
Yeah.
And their kids sponsor them. I don't know how they get them sponsored, but they somehow sponsor them. I couldn't get my 20-year-old cousin here, but apparently 90-year-olds can come here.
No.
That's no problem. And then they just collect. Don't they collect something from the government
They
too?
can't collect. They collect pension because
They
they, get
collect
pension from
pension.
India, right?
My
So-
grandma didn't work a day in her life, and she collected. I mean, it's just true.
Yeah.
She never worked a second in Canada. Like, not even a second. Not even like goes to a place and gets fired. Never worked a second in her life. And she collected a pension.
But the pension's from the Indian government.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's
yeah.
separate. No, it's
No.
not here.
Yeah.
No, come on.
No. The elderly people get a pension from India, and then when they're here, that's why that whole attack thing happened, bro.
Swar, are you telling me that the Indian government gives the money to Canada and the Canada government gives it to
No.
pension person?
What I'm telling you is the person that's Indian citizen, they get their pension, and even if they're here, they still receive their pension.
From India? I'm talking about separate pension, man. Here,
Oh, she was
pension.
getting it separate from here. Okay.
What are you talking
No,
about?
because that whole
What did I say?
remember last year when that whole attack happened between Khalistanis and Hindus at the thing? That's what they were doing, right? They were getting their pension paperwork done or whatever.
Arey, I'm Italy pension di gal karne. I'm not talking about Indian pension.
So he's talking about here. Okay.
What's Indian pension?
There's a pension from India.
No, she was getting a pension from Canada.
Oh, holy.
Sitting here getting a pension. And for what?
Wow.
She didn't do anything.
Okay.
She didn't work.
Okay,
But she collected like old age security
Wait.
or whatever it was.
But did
and the
she
money
tell-
went straight to my uncle. He did it. He just took the money. Sorry.
Okay, there you go.
That's too personal.
so-
Moving on.
So, that's family issues. There.
But it's true though. That's
true.
That's
Yeah,
what happens.
true.
If it's the
No.
reality, if we're talking about the truth,
Okay.
and I've taken the truth serum,
Yes.
that's the truth.
But you would agree on this, is that the Punjabi community, or not just Punjabi community, but the Indian community in Canada, when they have their spouses and then they have their grandkids, they want to invite their parents over because they want to take advantage of the fact that they got a babysitter, full-time
Free
babysitter,
babysitting.
right? Which in reality it's a problem now. It's definitely a problem now because those elderly people, they feel like they're being used, right?
There's so much abuse happening.
There's abuse happening there,
It's true.
and they don't want to be here. They don't want to be here for the cold.
No.
The reality is they don't want. If you want to invite your parents over, I think it's okay. It's good to invite your parents, right, to come visit, spend a couple months in the summer.
Yeah, the parents even don't want to stay back home. Yeah, to samjha kar gal nu. Come on.
No.
Come on.
The amount of people that I talk to, that's
Here's the thing. They don't know how it is here, right? So first there's this big push to like bring them in.
okay.
Then they get here, right? And then they're just like, chalo koi gal nahi hai, it's okay. So then they just stay. Then they don't want to really go back. You know what I mean? Then they just stay. They might not like it here, but they don't want to go back. They don't love it here, but they don't hate it in the sense that they're like, put me on a plane tomorrow. They're fine with it. They're fine with the ease of the life. Come on, don't give me that. I've talked to a lot of people, Punjabi, older people who are like, we don't like it here, blah, blah, blah. But they don't hate it here as much as they hate it back home because they like whatever this is. Living in the basement, getting up, going for walks, not leaving the house for 6 months out of the year because it's too cold. They don't care, man. They like that stuff. That's fine.
Okay,
so we're off topic a little.
No,
but it's the same situation.
No, the situation is the same. Okay,
Yeah.
but like here's the thing, because I just interacted with a lot of different people. Because I work with a lot of elderly people, right?
Yeah.
So and I work in that community, like where there's all elderly Punjabis.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of them break down, and I've seen them say that they're just miserable here.
There are some of them. I'm sure there are some of them.
Okay.
I'm talking about the majority.
But
though.
let me ask you this, because life, and you've been to Punjab a few times, right? Life in Punjab is a lot more simple.
Way better for them, honestly.
Right?
It is better.
Yeah.
But they just think here. I don't know. You have to have like a
No, like, I understand. Like our parents will never go. Like I've had this conversation many times.
My dad doesn't even want to go to visit India. Forget about living there.
Exactly right. My parents don't want to move back there.
No.
Because they're just so used to the lifestyle here.
Which is fine. You get used to
When you bring an elderly person over, okay. Anyways, well, yeah, we are a little off topic, but coming back to the wheelchair thing, I think
coming back to the wheelchair.
personally, because of the mass immigration that we've had here,
Yeah.
right? The students and whichever way, work permits, PR, LMIs, all those ways, right? They're finally getting their permanent residencies. They're finally becoming citizens. Now they want to bring their parents over. I think that if you are in the position, you should be going back home, bringing your parents safely here as your duty as a son.
I did that one time with my
Yeah.
grandma.
I would never let my parents travel alone.
Just like come alone type of thing.
Yeah, even right now, my parents are going to America in a few months here, right? I was like, one of us 3 siblings needs to go with them because it's America.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a little bit different.
It's a little different. My parents' language barrier is there, right? So I want to make sure that they get there safely. I'd rather spend the extra little bit to make sure that they get there safely.
I mean, the other thing is that the amount of parents coming here now that their health problems, there's not enough. What do you call it? There's not enough social services that can take on that load, man. It's not. That's the other problem. With so much immigration, then you start approving their parents to come here. Then they're all elderly. They already have ailments, and then they're going to the hospital. And nobody goes to urgent care more than Punjabis. I swear to you, they go to urgent care for everything. That's the truth.
Yeah.
For everything.
Yeah.
They could be sick. It's urgent care. This hurts. Urgent care. It's like a walk-in clinic for them.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Actually, a friend, she works at the hospital there.
Yeah.
And she mentioned that like a lot of these people that they've seen is they come straight from the airport straight to the hospital.
For what?
Like brand new, like
for what
just for medical illness or some sort of issue. But the healthcare, right?
Yeah.
Because they get their visas, they get the insurance.
Yeah.
Like that insurance that covers them.
Oh yeah.
So it's better. It's better healthcare here
Hmm.
than back home because they might not get in that process fast
I
enough.
got you.
But that also pushes back surgery times.
Oh,
Right? That also is kind
it's
of
a huge load.
Them.
It's a huge load.
It is. It's different.
But they do abuse the wheelchairs. I mean, people can comment and tell us what they think, but they definitely.
Okay, let us know your guys' thoughts.
Yeah. It's a good conversation.
We can go into it.
Wheelchair.
Anyways, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Like, comment, share the video, tag, I don't know, tell us all your thoughts, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.